Talk to Bill.
Hi. Is this on?
Yeah, it's really
Good. Good. I'm glad. What's your name?
Jason Pulling,
And you are how old?
14.
What's your name? Hi.
Hi, my name's Deanna Eden.
Hi. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Jasmine.
Jasmine, how long have you been coming to YFC?
4 years?
How long have you been coming to Campus Life?
About 2 years now.
In what capacities have you worked for or volunteered with YFC?
I worked for YFC for 7 years as the office manager. I helped put together 7 golf outings and 7 banquets.
And now you are our newest volunteer.
Volunteer, crazy, full circle.
Yep. What is your favorite thing like on a weekly basis at Campus Life?
I like the fact that we can, like in the beginning of Campus Life, we're able to do like a bunch of fun activities, and then we can transition right into a serious talk about Jesus Christ and God. And then you guys still allow us to express it really in a fun, like a more fun way.
I really like how we're able to discuss like the biblical topics. Like we have a smaller group, but we're able to like discuss, and that's something that I've missed a lot in the rest of my life. And so I find that really interesting and something that challenges my faith.
That's the neat part, because kids will, if you give them the chance and not pressure them, you know, it's nice to see that the high school kids can think deeply, and they probably surprise themselves sometimes.
What's your faith?
It just gets me to think more deeply about what I believe, because normally I'm used to just believing something because I've heard it, and then when I'm able to talk about it, it makes me challenge what I believe and see if I need to change it, or at least find backup for what I do believe.
Discussions might come up, and I want to go back and research, where do I stand with that? And I think anything that causes you to get back in the Word is a win.
I mean, I would just say, if you're thinking about coming, go ahead and do it, because I originally wasn't planning on coming, and then one time Bill found out I wasn't doing anything, and then I was like, well crap, now I have to go because he asked me and he knows I'm not doing anything. And then I ended up actually really liking it. So I'd say if you're considering going, go ahead and do it.
Campus Life is really a good experience, especially if you aren't really completely familiar with God. And I feel that if you go to Campus Life, I feel like you would really get a good relationship with God. They welcomed us in a very obnoxious but amazing way. They had music blaring, they were all cheering. Everything else was also amazing, like they had a pool and all that, the activities. We would go into a big room, and there was a guy who stood up there and preached to us and talked to us about stories of Jesus and God. And then they had this one event where they would have people go up there and share their story about their relationship with God. And I found that pretty cool. Then we had our little free time where we could do pretty much anything we want for like 3 hours a day. It was a really cool experience. Then the more serious part was our conversations. We had a talk every night about like relationships with God and other stuff like that. And then one day we were sitting outside on the corner of the sidewalk, and we were talking about like accepting God into our life, and if we have before and if we're ready. And we talked about it for a good like 5 to 10 minutes. Then the next day, I think this was the second to last day, and we were sitting in the grass in chairs. We moved them all into a big circle. You were talking to us about accepting God again, and you were talking to me, and I said I was finally ready to truly accept Him into my heart and truly believe in Him like a real Christian should. And that really changed my perspective from that day. I seemed a lot happier because beforehand I wasn't really as joyous. Like, I don't know, whenever I did say yes finally, I really felt a change. It's hard to explain. It was like a rush of emotions. Later on that day, whenever we were in that room where that guy would talk, it was that singer. He went up there and we were singing songs. And a lot of people started crying. And a lot of people were laughing, crying, clapping, screaming, yelling, praying. And later on you revealed that you had prayed for him to show us a sign. And that's what it was. Everybody there was a big rush of emotions coming to everybody. And that can truly show that he's really there. We could feel his presence, we knew his presence, and we knew him.